I'm waiting for the bus right now. I'm not going to be so long-winded with my videos, but I want to just tell you like this. You want to know why people aren't paying to get on the bus? And I've been back for a little over February, March, April, May, 4 months now, going on 5 pretty soon. People aren't paying to get on the bus because the drivers are not enforcing the policy of the required fare. So people get on the bus and they see 10, 15, 20 people not paying, but they're paying the required fare. They're swiping their card. They're tapping their digital card from their phone, and they see people not paying. So like if you're going like a long way, I can see you paying. Then like if you're taking like 3 buses to get to work, I can see you having a key card. But if you're just going like on one bus and you're not going to pay, I can see that. But the people that do pay, that's because they're going pretty far, and then I don't think that will fly on every bus they board on. But they're not paying because the drivers are not enforcing the law. They're not enforcing the rules. And I understand the drivers are not going to risk their physical well-being for money that doesn't even go to their check, because all that money goes to repairs for the bus. My dad worked for SEPTA for about 30 years, and he always told me that money that goes in that box, I don't care, because it doesn't pay my bills. And I'm waiting for the bus right now, but bus drivers are not enforcing the rules. So obviously you need law enforcement to do that, because bus drivers, there's so much they could really say that's going to make somebody pay to cough up $2.50. It's not like they don't have the money. I mean, if you could find the money for your dope, your weed, your Air Jordan tennis shoes, you could find $2.50 to get on the bus. But it's like, it's not being enforced. And people aren't paying. Like I said, it's not being enforced, and there's no penalty that I know of other than what they say. Yeah, we'll give you a $300 fine. But are they really enforcing that? When they start cracking down on fare evasion, people will stop doing it. And I just personally think this: what sense does it make, right? Marijuana is legal technically in Philly, whether you want to believe it or not. It's technically legal because they're not really cracking down on people's recreational use, like open recreational use of marijuana. But you combine marijuana usage with other drugs, out of control kids being raised in fucked up homes, and then their kids, exhibit the same behavior. What do you think? Like, how do you think that's going to play out? Do you think they're going to pay their fare? You think a drug addict is going to pay $2.50 to get on, or a wild ass kid in a broken home, is he going to pay his fare? I see a lot of kids literally just jumping on the bus and not paying. And another thing is too, when you pay your fare and you get on, and you see other people not doing the same thing, you just tell yourself, damn, why should I pay if no one is following the rules? It's like that kid in class that does his homework and the teacher doesn't check the work, and you put all your heart into that shit, and they're all like, I believe you did it, I don't need to look at it. But it's like, okay, if you just take my word for it, I'm just not going to do my homework anymore, if you just believe I did it. But yeah, in conclusion, people don't pay fare to get on the bus because it's not being enforced by the operator, and they're too scared to intervene.